We've got him. Finally, finally, we got the bomber we've all been waiting for, people. Quiet Sunday night, about to do a watch along for the Club World Cup. Just watched the Wimbledon final. Timeline's going crazy. Oh, what's happened here? Ornstein drops the bomber just when Fabrizio's been dominating the whole of pre-season. Ornstein drops the real bomber. Let's talk about it. Great news, by the way, for Arsenal. This is the one that we've been waiting for all summer. David Ornstein, people, with the big news. He has said Arsenal are in the process of completing the move for Victor Gyokeres after taking the final steps in negotiations with Sporting Lisbon. Arsenal have made formal advances on deal terms over the weekend in a bid to secure the 27-year-old Sporting Lisbon striker. 5-year contract lined up, and that is in the Athletic. This is absolutely brilliant. You could say, do you know what? Somebody just messaged me saying Burton Masterclass. And I thought, is it a masterclass or has he just dragged out a situation that we could have solved sooner? So I think it's very important. I know, listen, I'm delighted. Bert has got the deal done, so of course we got to give Bert a credit. But is it a masterclass? And I'll tell you why we may have to hold some caution with that. Because according to reports out of Portugal, Arsenal are now ready to meet the demands of Federico Varandas for Victor Gyokeres and have already prepared an offer of 70 million euros fixed plus 10 million in add-ons, the terms Sporting intended to accept for the sale. So ultimately, we are going to pay Sporting Lisbon what they have asked for the whole time. Now I get it. Negotiation, we tried it, 5 million cheaper. Then we tried to play the waiting game for 7 days. Will they crumble? Will they come to us and say, listen, no problem, you can have him for 65 plus 15? They haven't budged. Arsenal must have got into a situation this weekend where they thought, we cannot get this deal done unless we pay them the asking price of 70 plus 10. I've actually said all along, I don't think that's an unreasonable fee to demand from Sporting Lisbon. You're talking less than £70 million for one of the most informed strikers in Europe. When you look at Mudryk, cost 88 million, and defensive midfielders going for over 100 million, I actually think this is a reasonable fee. People have to remember there was a €100 million release clause in his contract. So listen, it's good that Arsenal finally realised to get this deal done, we're going to have to pay the money. This will be, and apparently something that was slowing down the whole deal was the agent, which not a lot of the reporters were reporting, was apparently the agent was asking for some sort of crazy fee that was also slowing down the deal as well. Not just the additional €5 million. So his agent, Hassan Setinkaya, is expected to forego a portion of his agent commission from the transfer to help Arsenal meet the Sporting demands. So Arsenal must have been saying to the agent, listen, with your agent fee, we're not prepared to pay the extra 5 million. So he must have said, look, you pay me this instead of that, so that you can give Sporting the extra €5 million and get the deal done. There's his agent, Hassan Setinkaya. He's going to give up some of the fee that he was demanding to enable Gyokeres to go to Arsenal. Listen, I always say I'm a reflection of what the club are doing. This is an absolutely fantastic signing, in my opinion. This, for me, I want Isak, I want Gyokeres, I want Osimhen. They're the three that I want Arsenal to get one of those three. I'm really excited about this signing. I think Gyokeres, some people have said, doesn't fit the system. I don't care about that. Goal scorers, quality players, they learn how to adapt. If you're Odegaard, you should love having a striker that makes runs like that. If you're Saka and you're crossing the ball, this is a guy that loves being in the penalty area. Whoever's on our left-hand side next season, same thing. I think this is a game changer of a signing for Arsenal. I think it's a fantastic piece of business. I was not trying to be disrespectful when we were linked with Sesko. I just didn't think he was the player that we needed or ready to take that sort of responsibility on his shoulders. Where this guy, I think he is. Brilliant signing. What do you guys think in the comments? Is it about a masterclass, or has he just dragged out a deal that should have been done 2 weeks ago? Ultimately, as long as we get there in the end, I suppose it's a positive. There's still 7 days before the preseason tour begins. So you would hope this deal gets tied up and Gyokeres is on that tour next week. Brilliant news. Gyokeres to Arsenal, 70 million euros with 10 million in add-ons, 5-year deal. We finally have a striker, the first proper one since Aubameyang. No disrespect to Jesus or Havertz, but we need a goal scorer. Let me know in the comments. We want to know what number he's going to wear, 9, 10 or 14. Big up, people. We finally got him. Gyokeres to Arsenal. Bless.